Hello, everyone. Welcome to Thursday Thoughts. Today, I am going to share my thoughts on running a business. So, some of you who are running your successful bakery business, and of course, success is very subjective, right? Some people see success in a awesome EBITDA. Some people see success as an offer health benefits and um, 401k to the bakery owner. Some people see success as a bakery owner still hustling, after so many years and growing that brand, even though they are not quite as profitable. So success, you know, it's a range of description of your business, right? I mean, how one person um, defines success is different from how the other person defines success. Now, if you're a pure money person, I know what you're gonna say. Lynn, it's all EBITDA. It's all EBITDA. You know, um, but I don't necessarily agree because I have seen successful bakers at year 10. I've seen them exit the game at year 20, but at year 5, their EBITDA looks terrible, right? So I'm here today to speak to those bakery owners who have been in the game for over 5 years. Okay. So why 5 years? You're asking. Well, in my experience, 5 years is where you take a break and you look at yourself and you journal and you say, why am I doing this? Why am I waking up at this god-forsaken hour and still running the dose? Is it worth my time? Right? I've talked to a lot of bakery owners at that stage where, they're considering what they want to do with their business after 5 years of hustling. Okay. And if you run your own business, you totally understand what I'm saying because in certain months, you don't cut yourself a paycheck, right? And on certain months, if you are a company that has 5 or 6 shareholders, there are tensions on months that you don't do well. Okay. And then when year 5 comes along, you're like wondering, oh, I'm so tired of this. Right? So there are 3 things you can do. There's always these 3 things that you can do to your business. Okay? The first is close it, shut it down. Don't deal with it anymore. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? It's just the ego. The ego's a little bruised. But I've known a lot of people who has just shut down their business and said, this is all. I had it. Okay? Shut it down. The second thing you can do is sell it. And I will go into that a little bit more later. But selling and requiring that you get the most out of your business is an art. It is not easy, but I'll share more with you later on that one. Third thing you can do is grow it. And you need more money to grow. And now is the time to get the money in, especially if you had a good few years to show for, right? Basically, as you build along, you just have to show some profits. You don't have to show a lot of profits. You have to show some profits. And then the bank loans are available. All right. Now, if you don't have that good credit history or that good experience in that, then you can always grow with other people's money if you have a strong brand, right? So that's when you have a strong brand, like what I experienced at Dave's Killer Bread, in terms of a strong brand that you can bring in private equity money and grow it more, right? So in order for you to grow, you need that money, right? So in terms of you to get good money that is as least expensive to you, you have to have a strong brand. Okay, so let's talk about brand, because my number two option was to sell it. Okay, you can't sell a profitable um, a bakery without growing the brand or without a good handle on your expenses and revenues. And there are very few bakeries, far and few between, that the solo owner, solo founder can run a successful operation as well as watch his or her cost. Okay, it requires a team, partners in that, right? So if you're going to sell, this is what you need to do. You need to make sure that you have a team that supports you. Okay, you need to make sure that you have a brand that carries even if you're gone, right? Because eventually you're going to leave the business, right? If you are the sole proprietor and that brand is all about you, you can't leave the business. So make sure that the brand survives without you in the business. Okay. And make sure that you have strong channels. All right. Distribution channels, very important. Okay. So if you want to sell at your bakery, these are the three things you need to do: team, brand, channel. All right. And it's not easy. And if you're thinking of selling, give yourself a good 12 to 24 months to think this way. Who do I bring onto my team? Who do I, how do I brand this? And what are my channel distributions? How can I optimize my channel distribution? How can I get to the Meijers? How can I get to, the Publix, the Costco's, Sam's Club? How do I improve my channel distribution? And there are actually consulting companies out there just for that, and brokers just for that. Just look around, those are the things that you build as an asset of your company so that you can sell the asset. And I have learned of a few bakery companies that's done this successfully, and it is truly a better way to go than just to shut your doors. Okay, so I want to encourage you. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, grow your brand, grow a company, grow your people. That way, when it comes to the next generation or selling or giving it to your sons and daughters, it is a viable company that will carry on without you. Okay, so I hope this COVID doesn't drive you out of business. I hope you take my advice and my suggestion seriously in growing your brand and growing your assets. All right. Now, a little bit about brand, because I'm talking about something that is really foreign to bakers. Bakers don't go into opening bakeries with brand in your mind. Bakers go into opening bakeries to produce great tasting baked products, right? So brand is not something that you are aware of or you're specialized in. And that's okay, because that's who you're going to hire. Okay. You're going to hire a brand specialist or a consulting company that specializes in brands. Okay. Or you can hire a marketing manager and do a rebranding of your brand. Okay, so those are things that you have to do in terms of rebranding yourself and creating a strong brand. And there are so many marketing consultants out there that can help you build your brand. All right. Actually, I'm going to be talking to someone next week that does just that. Shoot me an email if you want to get in touch with that person. But branding is important. It's not a skill set I think every baker should have. Therefore, you should hire for it. And you should definitely consider it in terms of building your company and having a tangible asset to sell. Okay, so these are my thoughts for today. If you're a baker still hustling after 5 years, good for you. Keep doing it. Keep killing it. All right. Happy Thursday, everyone. Bye.